Thanks for joining us in honoring Martin Luther King Day. It's a very special presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson. I'm here with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, our reporter, Allie LaForce. And checking out some numbers for Jalen Brunson.
And he's gone cold over the last 10 games, guys. His scoring numbers are down, and he can't seem to get out of this rough patch. He's got to get himself going tonight, or they'll start losing patience with him.
So the opening lineup for the Mavericks. Washington and Gafford, the combo inside. Max Christie is out there with Flag, and it's Marshall in at the 3, the small forward. And for New York, Josh Hart is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then there's Jalen Brunson, then it's OG Anunoby, and it's Bridges in at the 2. And the NBA always with a great slate of games on Martin Luther King Jr. Day. They've done a great job making that a priority, Grant.
Yeah, they have, B.A. The whole world owes so much to the work of Dr. King. And the NBA has always made sure to honor him on his day.
Now here's Washington. Back to Gafford. And he can't get that one. Good work defensively by Towns. Hart passes to Anunoby. Fires the 3. Washington grabs the miss. Here's Flag. Brunson defending. Marshall outside. And that one's good. Flag.
Hey, take it right to the defense. Not a bad way to start this game.
Outside Brunson. It's Hart on the wing to the inside. Anunoby for 3. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns.
Nice job by OG Anunoby to be aggressive from distance.
Marshall outside. Here's Flag. Brunson defending. High post Gafford. 5 on the clock. Some nice ball movement by Dallas. Here's Flag. Towns with a rebound. New York has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Pass to Hart. Back to Brunson. Lets it fly. Connects. The jumper drops.
Boy, as Jalen Brunson come into his own as a scorer, shots just come from anywhere.
Well, we know he can shoot it, Doris, but Karl Anthony Towns is most effective when he's also working in the paint.
B.A., he has such an effective arsenal offensively that he's most effective when he's getting to each of those aspects. So, you have back-to-the-basket skills, no doubt. If there's a mismatch, go at the mismatch. But he is also so effective as a driver. Straight line, with intent, and efficient off the bounce. He can also hit a mid-range. There is nothing he can't do on the offensive end.
Now here's Marshall. Turned in an outstanding game against Utah. Here's Flag. From outside, off the mark.
Well, that's the opportunity they're looking for, just not the result, obviously.
And Brunson, here we go. 2 points. That one goes.
If Brunson sees any daylight, he's going to attack. Did just that on the drive.
Here's Flag. Offensively, he's been a force. He's putting up around 19 points a game. It's stolen by Hart. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Pass to Bridges. The kick out to Brunson. 6 to shoot. Sinks the tray. Brunson's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Marshall outside. On the wing, Christie. Washington outside. Lets the 3 fly, and it's New York with a rebound. Last time they met was in Dallas, where they beat the Mavericks.
The last time out, they barely captured a win against this team, and it came down to some key turnovers.
The shot's good.
Wow, a level of physicality brought to OG Anunoby, and he says, I can match that.
Washington outside. Will it go? And slammed it home, and a foul! A chance at another point at the line. That's on Mikal Bridges.
Honestly, I don't know how he pulled that off.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. That one misses for Washington.
Now for P.J. Washington, it's important he continue to establish himself as a floor spacer. This guy can really make threes.
Now here's Anunoby. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Phoenix. Brunson misses.
Well, that's surprising. This guy is a good mid-range shooter, just can't get it to go.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thank you. This is the fourth and now longest coaching stop for the Mavericks' Jason Kidd. Kyrie Irving said he's learned from the past head coaching jobs that he's had and being with different players and seeing them improve. Now he's mastering his coaching philosophy and being an originator. Back to you.
He's seen it all. Allie, appreciate the report. And by drafting Cooper Flagg, the Mavericks regaining some of the long-term upside they lost with the Luka trade doors.
Then by every metric and evaluation, Cooper is ready to play and contribute right now, and obviously the hope down the line, he can take over the mantle of franchise player. Boy, you're trying to put Luka in the rear view now.
There's a move for you.
Wow, just showed great creativity on his way to the bucket. And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Changes here for New York. Robinson, he's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Clarkson comes in for Hart, and Miles McBride subbed in for Brunson. Dallas also making some changes. Robinson Earls checked in for Washington, and it's Nembhard in for Marshall. The Knicks with the lead. Here's McBride. Uses the glass on the layup.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Dallas has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Nembhard, the pass to Gafford. Here's Flagg. He's guarded by Bridges. Pass to Robinson Earl. Outside Christie. And here's Flagg outside. It's hauled in by Robinson. New York leading by 4. 1:51 left to play in the first. Anunoby on the wing. Back to Clarkson. From downtown. Gafford grabs the miss. The Mavericks have gotten 50% of their shots to fall so far. They're 5 of 10. Some nice ball movement by Dallas. They get it back. And the dunk by Gafford.
Just another day in the office for Daniel Gafford. Collect an offensive rebound and put it back.
1:11 left in the first quarter of the game. McBride passes to Robinson. Gafford grabs the miss. Gafford's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Christie. That one's good. This game is all even.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
New York has gone 2 of 5 from deep. McBride attacking. And Gafford with the block.
Wow. A big body and not afraid to get physical. Daniel Gafford send it back.
And that one's good. Flag.
I just love the ball movement.
There's 42 seconds left in the first. Outside McBride. Pass to Bridges to stop the run. Mavericks with a rebound. Gafford's got 5 rebounds in the game. Seems like this offense is being executed the way it was designed.
Yeah, I'm sure Coach couldn't be happier with the results.
Here's Flag. He's got 9. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to go on Mitchell Robinson.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Dallas shooting their second and third shots at the line here. First free throw is good. Both teams will make substitutions. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
So critical that your big men be able to shoot free throws at a high rate.
Here's Kolek. He's guarded by Nembhard. Pass to McBride from the arc. Gets the 3 ball to go. McBride's got 5 now. Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Dallas on top. They lead by 2. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And proud to have you with us on Martin Luther King Day for a special presentation of the NBA. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Dallas.
Well, great play down low. I mean, you expect the defense to adjust, collapse maybe, but that should open up things on the perimeter later in the game.
And their assist total, also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
They've got Miles McBride. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Jordan Clarkson. Then there's Mitchell Robinson, and it's Kolek in at the point. That's the 5 for New York right now. McBride. And again, New York with the triple.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Now here's Martin. The 3 from Thompson. Oh, and Clay makes that 3 look so easy.
Klay Thompson is not about to let a 3 go unanswered. Big-time shot.
All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Well, guys, the Knicks look to go a little deeper down their bench this season. To that end, they signed veterans Jordan Clarkson and Gershon Yabusele. They fortified their reserves, and they hope it will bolster their roster for another deep playoff.
Put him in good position. All right, Shams, appreciate the report. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Here's Russell. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Towns double team. Clarkson for 3. And the rebound goes to Dallas. They defeated Utah in their last game.
Yeah, they really worked hard to find shots in that one. Some good play calls and energy on the offensive end.
Well, give credit to a couple of their guys for their complete locked-in nature. They were just focused, and they made everything they looked at.
The Knicks have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Pass to Towns. And the ball out of play. The Mavericks will have it. All right, here's what the Knicks have lined up on their schedule. On Wednesday, they'll host the Brooklyn Nets. And then on Saturday, they'll be playing against Joel Embiid and the Philadelphia 76ers.
They're headed into a bit of a soft spot in their schedule, which could be just what they needed. I mean, some winnable games against teams they know they have the talent advantage over should get them back on track.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Washington's checked in for Martin. Flag comes in for Thompson, and it's Marshall in for Russell. So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for D'Angelo Russell.
Well, his scoring has dipped over the last few seasons, and sometimes that can be cause for concern. But it doesn't always tell the full story. You have to consider his role, his usage, as well as the other ways he contributes to the team.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Marshall outside. Pass to Flag. In today's game, it seems like running a good offense can come down to getting favorable switches for them.
It does, BA. You see so many of the great teams, those competing for championships. What is their primary goal on offense? Find the weakest target defensively and go at them.
Towns can't get it to go. The Mavericks have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Here's Nembhard. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Yeah, when you attack in the painted area, good things tend to happen.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Here for New York. OG Anunoby's checked in for Clarkson. Bridges comes in for McBride. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Kulick. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Dallas. New York has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Towns on a screen. Brunson passes to Tap. Whoa! Tap! Unreal!
Wow, the size and speed of Towns, a natural-born highlight reel.
Thanks to AT&T for that fantastic look from their connected cam. Dallas has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Pass to Washington. Gafford with a screen on Towns. The 3 from Washington. It's hauled in by Robinson. And Brunson's got the ball here for the New York Knicks. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Teammate Josh Hart may call Jalen Brunson the king of New York. But Brunson says, I would never consider myself a face of the franchise, but I'm a leader of this team. That's what I want to do, and I am grateful for the opportunity. I don't take this for granted. Guys, back to you.
Staying humble. Allie, thanks very much for the report. And the rise of Jalen Brunson has been fun to watch, Doris. No one saw him being this good.
I would count myself amongst those people, BA, and it's extraordinary. Jalen Brunson has proven highly effective, all league level effective, without having elite athleticism or size. And what that speaks to is his intelligence on the basketball floor. He has proven without those two qualities that you can be effective at the highest levels of the game. You have to admire it.
Brunson driving. His 4th make in 5 tries. Solid start for him.
Folks, that is about Jalen Brunson's craftiness there. His footwork, the ability to be elusive.
So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. And the Mavericks have stressed the importance of defense to winning at the highest level, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., they felt that fortifying the team at that end of the floor would get them closer to contention. And look at it. They're making some bold moves there along the way.
Checked in for New York. Christie's checked in for Dallas. All right, let's look back on the last month now and see which rookie players were leading the way in assists per game. Fifth on the list, Cooper Flagg.
I really like how he sees the floor. A selfless distributor who enjoys hitting those guys in their spots.
Gafford finds Washington. Some nice ball movement by Dallas. Count it. 2 for 4 from the field now.
Just love the unselfishness there. Keep the ball moving. Good things happen.
Now here's Brunson. Tightly guarded. Anunoby on the wing. Guarded by Marshall. Hart from long range. Hits the trifecta. Hart's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Well, you see teams concede the 3 to Josh Hart at times. This guy's growing more and more confident.
Outside Christie. Pass to Flagg. Buckets. He's now 6 of 10 from the field.
Oh, phenomenal work right there. There's times, boy, he can be tough to check.
Right side Hart. Outside Anunoby. Fires the 3. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Gafford's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Flagg with some arc, and he takes it up and lays it in. Now just a 1-point Knick lead. New York has gone 6 for 12 from deep so far in this game. Brunson passes to Anunoby, and here's Bridges. Hart with a screen on Christie. To the paint. Kicks it out to Anunoby. 6 on the shot clock. 3-pointer, Bridges. And so far in this one, 2 for 4.
Well, good position, feet set. Bridges totally ready to get the shot off in catch-and-shoot situations. Nicely done.
Washington, a good look. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron, and it falls. Washington's got 4 points in the quarter.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Now here's Bridges. 15 in his last outing. Pass to Towns. Towns drops the hammer.
Well, this is what makes Towns so dangerous. Pick and roll, pick and pop. He can take you either way off that screen.
Out to the wing. And here's Flagg outside. Knocks down the long J. Flagg's got 21.
That's his second triple this quarter after hitting one earlier. This is how you space the floor.
Brunson misses. The Mavericks trailing. Uncovered. Hart pulls it in. Hart's got his 4th rebound in this one. Bridges finds Brunson. Here's Hart. He's guarded by Washington. Hart can't hit.
This guy's such a talented finisher, but the D does just enough.
Pass to Gafford. Here's Flagg. And again, it's Dallas. Well, plenty of give and take so far.
Just 6 lead changes already. Both teams came to play.
Here's Brunson outside. Oh, with the clock running down, he nails a big shot.
Big shot taker, big shot maker.
Woo! That is a way to fire him up, fire up the team. What a tremendous play.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. New York out in front, up 2. Let's send it courtside and check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
I'm here with PJ Washington. PJ, what will be the key for you guys defensively in the second half?
Not letting them get easy routes to the basket and contesting their shots, rebounding, and not letting them get second chance points.
Comes back to the fundamentals, guys.
Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball.
Welcome to halftime, everybody. Right now, the New York Knicks are providing quite an entertaining and close game.
Total team effort. Instead of 5 starters, it's like they've got 7 or 8 guys getting it done. That's how good the reserves have been tonight, guys.
Lots of interchangeable parts. They can throw different lineups at you. Keeps you guessing. And we've got the playoff picture starting to come into focus now. So let's take a look at the Eastern Conference.
Well, look here now at New York. I had them as a top team before the season, and now I'm picking them to make the finals. Tell me I'm wrong, Kenny. You can't, because I'm right. 2 + 2 is 5.
And as much as it pains me, I have to agree with Big Fella.
Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And welcome back to our NBA coverage on this very special MLK Day. And again, happy Martin Luther King Day as we return to the court here on 2K Sports. So the Mavericks 5 right now. Washington and Gafford, the combo inside. Flag is out there with Max Christie, and it's Marshall in at the small forward position. Dallas shooting it at 61%, a terrific average. Doris, when you think about the career of Mikal Bridges, how impressive has his development been?
B.A., I certainly think he's been a better player than people expected when he came out of college. What we know about Mikal Bridges is he's cross-positional defensively. He's made a number of big-time defensive plays in his defensive career. And offensively, he's proven more than just a three-point shooter. That fadeaway jump shot game is real.
And the basket by Bridges.
Well, we know this. Mikal Bridges has the length and hops to score inside. Nicely done.
Washington outside. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played. Pass to Flag. The 3-ball. The Knicks pull it in. Hart's got his 5th rebound in this one. Brunson passes to Anunoby. 3-pointer. Yes. And a nice assist from Brunson. Brunson's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Yeah, Anunoby likes that corner angle. He's very comfortable from there.
Now here's Washington. Give him 8 points now. 2 open that time. They didn't look easy. Flag's got 25 points.
Credit the plays they're calling for him. Getting him right now some good shots.
Brunson on the drive. Oh, taking it to him, Jalen Brunson.
Boy, you have got to be pleased with the start of this third quarter. 3 for 4 out of the gate. Just keep your rhythm now.
Here's Flag. He's got 25.
He's playing bigger than his listed height. He's doing work on that glass.
Outside Brunson. Pass to Towns. Outside Anunoby. And here's Brunson from the arc. And again, New York with the triple.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Gafford against Towns. Well, Grant, in 2024, you added Cooper Flag to the USA Select team before he even played a game in college.
You know, B.A., he made me look really good, too. You know, he performed extremely well against the men's national team. And at just the age of 17, he already looked like one of the better players on the court that day.
So Jason Kidd decided to call timeout here. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. that we're into the new year, how about a check on the Eastern Conference standings? You take a look at New York. They're currently holding on to the third best record in the conference.
Well, right now for New York, it's impressive how well they have played. I mean, some teams need more time before they start clicking, but not them. They were ready from the beginning.
And what a good feeling it is to play such high-quality basketball so early in the season. This kind of start sets the foundation for what could be a monster year.
No good on the second free throw. One of the most exciting teams in the league, Doris, the New York Knicks.
BA, there's a saying that the NBA is better when the New York Knicks are in the house and they are good. How about the resurgence over the last 5 years? They want to win now, and that rabid fan base is eating up all this success.
Now here's Brunson. He's got 17. Towns on a screen. Down low. And it's powered home by Towns.
Oh, Mr. Towns can hurt you from anywhere, and that includes putting it on your head.
Mavericks trail by 9. Here's Flag. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Whew, just selling the defense on the pump fake.
Grant, looking at Cooper Flag. His versatility is what makes him such a highly touted prospect.
Yeah, B.A. Cooper can do a little of everything offensively. He also covers a lot of ground defensively at 6'9". And on top of his balanced skill set, his intangibles are just elite.
Well, Doris, Kyrie still working his way back from the ACL tear. Some scoring for the Mavs to replace.
BA, there's no doubt about that. But when you look over the recent history, the last year specifically of this organization, what a whirlwind. You trade away a young superstar in Luka. The pieces you get back don't remain healthy, and you had some other injuries. And then you end up getting the #1 pick in the draft, the highly coveted Cooper Flag. I mean, what a whirlwind of a 12-month span.
First team foul. OG Anunoby at the line. One shot.
And since the turn of the century, die-hard Knicks fans had dealt with some lean years, Grant, until recently.
No doubt, B.A., and they're happy to see meaningful games. The arrival of Jalen Brunson just changed things, and they've gone all in to surround him with talent.
Still looking for his first triple of the half. He had 3 at the break.
Anunoby on the wing. The kick out to Brunson. Three-pointer. Yes, sir! Brunson for 3.
They are unconscious from outside, and so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Some nice ball movement by Dallas. Here's Marshall. Again, the miss by Dallas. And here are the Knicks. They're on an 18-6 run. Bridges passes to Hart. Outside Anunoby. Brunson surveys. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. All right, Grant, can you talk about what Jalen Brunson has brought to the Knicks?
You know, B.A., he's made them relevant again. New York can be a demanding place to play with the expectations and the media. But he's taken the bull by the horns and had immediate success.
The first one falls. And really, the heartbeat of this Knicks team is Jalen Brunson, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., the lifeblood, both on the court and his willingness to take less on his contract, giving them the leeway to enhance their talent.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Nimhardt's checked in. So he makes 1 of 2, and the second one misses. Well, one thing fans always have opinions about is NBA officiating.
Listen, I'm going to let the fans go crazy. What I recognize is officiating is one of the toughest jobs in the world. This game moves so quickly. They are making decisions in real time at sometimes very difficult angles. I am here to to support the officials all the way.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for New York.
Well, the coaching staff has to love what they're seeing on offense. There's so many assists because how this team is moving the ball.
And the other thing, guys, that they've been very effective at is shooting the long-range jumpers. The defense has been having trouble closing out.
That free throw good from Brunson.
Boy, the maturation of Brunson is really special. This guy phenomenal as scorer and facilitator.
So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the have a look at the teams who have racked up the most fast break points using real stats, real scores from the real NBA. Second, Dallas.
When it comes to transition play, this team outperforms most others. They've got a lot of speedy players, and they use them well.
Nembhard, the pass to Marshall. Gafford with a screen on Towns. Pass to Christie. There's the triple. Fires in the triple. Christie's got 7 points in the game.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
Robinson on the wing. Now Brunson. Bridges down low. Defended by Christie. Bridges misses. Mavericks trail by 11. 1:56 left in the third. Nembhard finds Washington. Ooh, coming through again. Shooting 5 for 7 now.
Well, athletic, long, P.J. Washington on the interior. Yeah, that's a pretty good bet.
Here's Brunson. And he converts the layup. Brunson's got 26.
Well, you can see the team is just continuing to call his number. Until the defense figures it out, it ain't going to change.
Nembhard, a screen on Bridges. Pass to Washington. Here's the three. And it's New York with a rebound. Robinson's got 6 rebounds in the game. Christie with a steal. And it's Marshall penetrating. Nice shot by Christie. 9 points in the game. There's 57 seconds left in the third. Outside Anunoby. Launches a three. Christie with a rebound. Mavericks trail by 9. Nembhard, the pass to Washington. Gafford with a screen on Anunoby. Pass to Gafford. Back to Washington. There's the three. The rebound by Bridges.
If he's got that much space, he's got the green light. He just doesn't make it.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Kicks it out Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Washington outside. No good on the three. It's been all about Jalen Brunson for the Knicks, totaling 26 points and showing no signs of letting up anytime soon. More 2K action in just a moment. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
Hey there, everyone. Glad you could join us on MLK Day on 2K Sports. Jordan Clarkson is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then there's Mitchell Robinson. Then there's Miles McBride. And it's Kolek in at the 1. That's the 5 for New York right now. And New York has possession. After the basket by Dallas. And that one drops for him. Kolek's got his first 2 points. Mavericks trail by 11. Nembhard outside. Here's Flagg. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
I'll tell you, we have seen great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here.
And out of bounds. Dallas will have it. The Mavericks shooting the rock at 58%. Pass to Thompson. And we played through about a minute here in the 4th. Now Nembhard. Clock at 6. Outside for Russell. Dallas needs to get off a shot. He can't get it to go. Good work defensively by Robinson.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Here's Kolek. Pass to McBride. 4-3. Knocks it down from distance.
Have to show more effort defensively. Everyone knows he can do that from deep.
Well, to me, that's just inexcusable. You start to wonder how much they really want this basketball game.
The 3 from Thompson, and it's New York with a rebound.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Outside Robinson. Towns for 3. Ooh, can't throw it down with one hand. Mavericks trail by 12. Here's Russell. Cashes it in from 11 feet.
Well, this is a main strength of D'Angelo Russell. When he gets room to shoot from the mid-range, there's no hesitation.
And we'll have a timeout called by Mike Brown. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. Making a switch here. Brunson's checked in. And Dallas with a change here, too. Gafford's checked in. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Mike Brown was just reviewing the plan with his team, and he encouraged them to stay focused and not get complacent, saying we worked too hard to get this lead and we're not going to give it up now. Stay connected, play smart, let's get this win. Guys, back to you.
Okay, thanks, Allie. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
But Jalen Brunson's driving ability just puts such extraordinary pressure on defenses.
At the line, 2 shots.
That free throw good from Brunson.
And after attempting no free throws in the first half, now he's putting the defense back on its heels.
Both free throws good from Brunson.
Yeah, they've really made a concerted effort to get to the line here in the second half. Mavericks trail by 12.
We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. And so it's Brunson who brings up the ball for New York. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Nets. That'll be the end of a 3-game homestand. And that one is stuffed right through.
And that's the only thing that's going to get him back in this game, if there's still even a chance of that.
Driving in. And Daniel Gafford picks up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game. So for Dallas, Washington's checked in for Nembhard. Marshall comes in for Thompson. And Max Christie subbed in for Russell. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth now. New York no good that time either. Mavericks trail by 10. Marshall passes to Gafford. And the dunk by Gafford.
Boy, if Daniel Gafford is near the rim, what a vertical threat. What a target for his teammates.
Outside Brunson. Pass to Robinson. Towns a screen on Gafford. Robinson. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Washington's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Marshall. And that one drops. Marshall's got his first points in this one.
I mean, some good stuff out here. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come off of nice passes.
Here's Brunson. Wow, Brunson so quick down the lane.
Well, dependability, right? That is not wasting possessions. This is all about taking and making good shots.
And that one's good. Flag.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Brunson on the drive. Clarkson for 3. Gafford grabs the miss. Gafford's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Marshall passes to Gafford. Fires from deep. Marshall with the bucket. And now just a 3-point Knick lead.
Oh, massive 3-point shot. I mean, you can tell he wants to step up for his team in crunch time.
Yeah, when he gets going, he adds another dimension to their offense that can make a huge difference when the game's on the line.
Even though they have the lead, this guy keeping his foot on the gas pedal, I love it.
Pass to Gafford. Now here's Washington. Here's Marshall. And the 3 off target. Knicks leading by 5. And here's Brunson. Now Clarkson. Now Towns. Washington with a rebound. Marshall outside. Here's Washington for 3. Brunson pulls it down. Now Robinson. Now Towns. Oh, they get a hand on it. 5 to shoot. Takes the shot. Oh, it's off target. And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. In for Robinson. Anunoby comes in for Clarkson, and Mikal Bridges subbed in for McBride. Nembhard, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Mavericks trail by 5. Here's Washington. Fires the 3. Rebounded by Towns.
Boy, when you're trying to make up ground, every shot counts. You have got to be selective.
Outside Bridges. Martin with a screen on Nimhart. Now Brunson. Oh, he can't get the layup.
Nothing more important than protecting the rim, folks, and that's exactly what they get.
Here's Washington. Now Christie takes a three. The triple drop.
Cool, calm, and collected at a critical juncture in this game.
Here's Brunson. There's a minute 17 left in the fourth. Towns down low, working on Gafford. Bridges down low, guarded by Marshall. And it's in there!
Listen, we've seen Josh Hart deliver in big moments before. The pressure doesn't bother him.
Counted. Big-time shot, sending his teammates into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
No good on that free throw. And so it's Hart with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. Towns a screen on Washington. Now Towns. It's stolen by Washington. Christie with the ball. And Bridges picks him up defensively. To take the lead. Oh, the shot is off. This possession could decide the game.
And you really have to be smart with the ball here.
Hart. Shot clock at 6. Here's Towns. Fires it from 14. Can't get it to go. And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. And looking at the options here, what do you think is being discussed?
More than enough time to get a bucket.
Well, they've got to be aggressive, guys, because the defense doesn't want to foul here.
Flag. Brunson defending. And he powers it down. One-handed.
Oh, he's putting on a scoring clinic, guys. If it wasn't for him, they would not be in this game.
And we'll have a timeout called by Mike Brown. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. For the win. Oh, did he? He did! He got it to fall! He York in a tight game. That was an incredible night of hoops. A tremendous finish. They waited until the very last moment to seal it.
And so many times we see these close games won by the home team.
And that'll do it, folks. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and all of our crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching this 2K Sports presentation of the NBA. And let's reveal our player of the game, Jalen Brunson.